Mamla set कर ले. It is that naughty film. How mischievous is this? Grand Musti. Definitely a film for the lads. You'll love it. I think tu bhi mood mein, main bhi mood mein, and I think you are in mood for something else, isn't it? I think his name begins with E.
Raj Baddhan.
On Drivetime.
I know you have been waiting for this TV hunk. Well, you know what? For the first time here on Drivetime, I'm so excited myself as well because there's so many shows that I used to watch of his as well. And I'm so kind of proud to say this, that Eijaz Khan is live on the telephone. So let's say hello to Eijaz.
Hey Raj, what's up? What's going on, man?
Eijaz, you know what? Can I say it is a pleasure having you here on Drivetime. You know that?
It's my pleasure, man. This gives me such a great opportunity to connect with my fans in the UK, which I haven't for such a long time, and thanks for having me.
I know, Eijaz, it has been... What, you haven't been? Have you been to the UK recently?
No, I don't remember the last time I was there. Maybe like 3 or 4 years back.
Chalo, I think kuch bandobast karna padega. I think I need to get something sorted out for you so you come here and meet your fans.
Please, jaldi kijiye. I can't wait to get there.
Eijaz, I mean, you have been, obviously, one show after another show after another show. You've been doing so well, but we haven't really heard from you, like here on Sabras Radio or any other kind of UK radio station. So it's so good to kind of connect here with all your fans and also with us here in the media.
Okay, let me tell you this. Okay, this is the very first time I'm on UK radio. And thank you, Raj, and thank you for having me on Drivetime.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad we got the exclusive. Right, Eijaz, first of all, let's talk about the fact that Punar Vivah is, of course, doing well for you. Vikrant, as you're playing in the show. How did this all come about for you?
I was actually doing another show for Shashi Sumit Mittal Productions, which was called Diya Bati, okay?
Yeah.
I was just supposed to do a small cameo, which extended to almost a month. And Raj Khan was supposed to come on the show, so I was supposed to co-host something with him, which was Sabse Bada Champion, which happened to be one of the competitions on the show, a regular affair. So it was a great experience with them. And when they asked me for this show, so I just thought, why not? Let's just take it up. I didn't know if it was supposed to be a cameo or it would be one of the primary characters. Mm-hmm. But I loved the show. I loved the fact that he has the Vikrant, Suryavanshi has a very great side to him. He has a very real side to him. And he's not one of those paper thin villainous characters, you know, who is bad just for the sake of being bad. Mm-hmm. Or who is good because he's inherently a good, positive, godly character. He's real, he's got a great side, he's got a positive side like all of us. And that's what drew me to him.
Has it been as you expected it to be? Has the response been how you want it to be?
Raj, you won't believe it. It's been better than what I expected.
Wow.
Never been so good. All of a sudden, all my fans from Kavyanjali days, from Bhaskar Bharati days, they have got back to me. They've been starting chatting with me on Twitter, on Facebook, etc., etc. It was like, oh my God, I'm coming back home. I'm connecting with so many people. So, yeah, even from the television fraternity, they have been telling me that, okay, I'm looking just as good as I used to look earlier. Which is always a good thing. Which is always a good thing for an actor, right?
Eijaz, I remember you from, of course, Kavyanjali days. Beside that, Kahin To Hoga, and also Shubh Vivah, which you did on Sony TV as well. I know there was a lot of hoo-ha with that show, but still, I mean, it was still a good role that you played, didn't you?
Yeah, it was one of those roles which I took up on just a whim because this particular guy in Shubh Vivah, he was from a small town, but he had a different kind of mindset. He loved his mom so much, and he would get carried away with what his mom would say or do. But unfortunately, what I didn't like about that character, he was a little physically abusive to his wife. His wife would open his mouth and he would slap him. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? You know, this is not feeling too good. But of course, you have to be true with the character. And because I would raise my hand on my wife in the show, then there would be turns and twists in the show. But anyway, it worked. It had its run the way it was supposed to have, and everything happens for the best, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
from Shubh Vivah to Punar Vivah, right?
Indeed.
So one marriage to another. It's okay.
Exactly. I love that. Also in between as well, you did Bhaskar Bharati as well. Remember, you did that for Sony TV, that comedy kind of show.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you, cross-dressing?
My God, that was one of the best experiences I've had because we really, really worked on the character, okay? I was supposed to be only in the first episode, and then I turned into a girl, right? So Ragini Khanna, she would come and sit on the sets, right? for the first 3 or 4 days, she would observe my mannerisms, how I hold myself, how I walk, how I turn my head, how I move my hand on my face and say I'm the man. And she would copy my smile, etc., etc. And later on, when Ragini takes over from me and Bhaskar turns into Bharati, I used to sit on the set and observe. Okay, when she smiles, her eyes shut down, she tilts her head in a particular way, she turns in a particular way, and I would copy that. So those were the character study we used to do. And of course, it was very, very special because every time I would be a part of the show on the days of the shoot, it would be a special episode and a special appearance. So it was always a grand affair when I used to be on the show. So I loved it. Loved working with DJs. And Persis, a very close friend of mine, was the creative head on the show. So I had a lot of fun in Basketball Day. And that character was really close to me, so,
Yeah, there's been so much variety in the roles that you have done over the years. And that obviously Punar Vivah. But there's obviously a lot of rumours to do with the TRPs and show not doing as well. What's your take on all these TRPs and ratings?
I do not think an actor should delve into these things. Okay, just for an overview, knowing how the show is doing and how it could do well, and a little bit of feedback from the channel saying that, okay, these particular tracks are working, etc., etc. But apart from that, we can't really get into, okay, the show is doing well, it is on 5.6, so I'm going to do a 5.6 TRP acting.
Yeah.
It's not doing well, it's just 1.7, so I'm just going to do a 1.7 TRP acting. So we can't really get into that. If I am doing a scene, that scene is the center of my universe at that moment, and I have to give it my best.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't really care about the TRPs, so
okay,
it's okay. Let the people who bother, let them bother.
Right, Eijaz, what are you doing at the moment? Because I know you have just taken some time out of your filming for tomorrow's episode, haven't you?
Well, I was just about to tell Sarita what a bad human being she is. We've come to Bombay, and we're enjoying ourselves with our little hubby, but we have an intruder and someone else walks into our party.
Oh!
And I feel that all of this is Sarita's doing, so I was just supposed to tell her, but then it was 9 o'clock, so I came to meet my fans. Yeah.
I love it. Right, Eijaz, let's go to some of the questions. There's obviously a lot of questions from the listeners. First of all, there's some light-hearted questions. There's some questions about the show, so we're going to just kind of breeze through all of them, all right? So Anmol Hamid wants to know, what is your favourite food? What do you enjoy eating?
Anmol, I love home-cooked food, but I was born in Hyderabad, so I grew up whenever I go there, I eat my Mughlai food and I eat my chicken and mutton and etc., etc. So I think I'm a little biased towards home-cooked Muslim food, if I could say that. Yeah.
But Eijaz, typical Desi style food, huh? Traditional food.
Oh, typical. I love my Italian fare also because the lady in my life cooks a mean pasta. But I am still biased with my biryani, yeah. I
see how you mentioned the lady in your life. So you are taken.
So we'll get to that later.
Okay. TK, because we're talking about this off the radio, but we'll talk about it in a bit, all right? Right, another question here from VD Licious saying that what do you most like doing in your past, as in your favourite pastime?
Lately, I like to create things. It could be stencil graffiti. It could be just a table that I want to refurnish and turn into a vintage thing. It could be anything. I feel it could be pottery. So I do these things, and I give it away to my friends, or gift it, or sometimes we have garage sales. So we're just going to have one. We're just going to have one on the 28th, and I'm going to make some T-shirts. Wow. So if anyone wants to order it online, let me know. So I make stencil graffiti on T-shirts, etc., etc. So that's what I like doing. It keeps the creative juices flowing. And these things actually help in acting because they open up parts of your brain which you haven't tapped yet.
The creative side to you, Anna?
Yeah, thoda hai.
Okay. I want to see them. Put some on Twitter. Put some pictures on Twitter as well.
I will. Of course, everything's coming there. I will.
Right. Okay, there's a question here from Snail. She wants to know, what's the best gift that you have received from someone?
Snehal, okay, I need to tell you this. So on this birthday, on the 28th of August, a very, very special group of fans that's called Simply the Best Eijaz Khan fan page that I have on Facebook, they presented a star, okay? So I have a star to my name in the Virgo constellation. That's the best gift that I ever got.
A star where?
A star in the Virgo constellation.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so that's one of the best presents that you received, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, another one here, Snell wants to know is, what's the naughtiest thing you have done? Obviously, keep it clean, yeah? We're on Family Radio.
Oh, damn. The naughtiest thing that I've done. Okay. So when I was doing my engineering, I wanted to sneak into my girlfriend's house then. And we were supposed to have a kind of party with some friends. And, of course, boys weren't really allowed in her house because of obvious reasons. So I went to Linking Road. We picked up a salwar kameez. Okay, I wore that. I put a dupatta around my head. I walked through society and into a house wearing a salwar kurta, and nobody figured that I was a boy. So that's what I did. Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love that. That's a great idea. You know that. Thanks for giving me the idea as well, Eijaz. All right.
Yeah. Know that. It always works.
ठीक है, चलो. Tried and tested formula by Eijaz. Right, another one here. Isha wants to know, who inspired you to become an actor?
Oh, who inspired me to be an actor? Okay, so I used to be a professional dancer. Post my engineering, I did professional dancing with Ganesh Hegde for 3 years, and that's when I was touring a lot. I also came to England for a long time. Then I got into modeling, and when I was modeling, Zarina Mehta, who is Ronnie Screwwala's wife now, was the head of UTV, and she saw me in one of the shows with Shah Rukh Khan. Actually, she saw me at the Wembley. I was performing with Shah Rukh, and she saw me there, and she asked me if I wanted to be an actor. And she took me around UTV, introduced me as the future star, and she kind of tutored me for a couple of months. And that's when I figured out, okay, I could probably do this. I am decent at this. So she was one of the main forces for me to be an actor. Post that, I worked with Salman Khan, I worked with Shah Rukh Khan, I worked with Amir Khan. So these guys, I have seen them at such close quarters because I used to be a dancer behind them, with them. So yeah, I thought that this feels nice and this feels right. So I'm here. This is what I do now.
And the rest is all history. Another question here from Isha is saying, who is your favorite co-star?
Who is oh my God, that is such a diplomatically challenging question.
But Eijaz, please don't give us any typical answers. We want proper answers, all right?
I'll tell you. My favorite co-star has been Deepak Dobriyal. This gentleman, who is one of the most brilliant actors to come out of India. He was there with me in Tanuvat Manu. He was there in a lot of films. You will remember him from Omkara. He was with Saif, Langra Tyagi, Bahubali. He used to scream that. So he has been such a big influence in my life. When I was doing Tanuvat Manu, we used to have a lot of free time. So we used to walk around, we used to talk about life, we used to talk about philosophy. And a good actor has to be a good human being.
Indeed, yeah.
I figured that out. You know, we as actors, we end up lying a lot. Because we have to lie to live that character. We have to lie to ourselves, convince ourselves of that lie, and then convince the audience. So sometimes what happens is that starts overlapping in our real life.
Yeah.
So we lose focus and etc. and all that shit happens, right? Sorry, wrong word. Anyway, so this gentleman was the biggest influence in my life, and I think he has been my best and my most influential co-star. Apart from that, if I should talk about women...
Yeah. That's where we're getting at.
Yeah. I think. Kavyanjali, Anita. Yeah.
Okay, Tika. Anything else about her?
She's an awesome human being.
Yeah.
She has this honesty that reflects in acting, and she is getting married in October, and I want to wish her the best.
TK. Right, moving on, Eijaz, before it gets awkward, Lily has just messaged us as well saying, what would be your ideal role and who would you like to act with it?
What would be my ideal role? Oh my God. And the kind of people that I will work with, Irfan Khan, Nasiruddin Shah, Paresh Rawal, Amir. I want to work with all of them. In fact, I have like a huge wish list of directors that I want to work with. From Imtiaz Ali to Anurag Basu to Anurag Kashyap, I'd do anything for them. Yeah. Even if they give me a 2-bit role, even if it's just one reaction in a film, I would like to put in my best and you know, because whatever films that I've done, I've realized these people from NST, from FTII, these humongous institutes from India, even when they give a reaction, the audience starts clapping for them. So they are so good. I would work with everyone, even the newcomers, what hunger they have in them.
Yeah.
Even the newcomers that come, even in television right now. So yeah, I have a long wish list, and trust me, I'm going to fulfill all of it.
Okay, another question here from Lily. She wants to know, how was it getting into the role of Vikrant and kind of like, interacting with all the cast, the new members in the cast?
Okay. So Punar Vivah was going on for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
They had their track going on and everything, and so yeah, I was entering into a foreign territory. So it was kind of okay initially, but now I'm best friends with everyone. Karan, Srishti, and I sit together and eat, and we keep sharing our food. So yeah, we are okay. Who has come in right now is Parul. I don't know her that well, but I will get to know her. Okay, coming to how do I prepare for the role, or what am I doing? This has been the easiest that I have done so far. I just have to temper up around 60% of what I really am in life. I'm not obsessive, but I'm a perfectionist. I'm a realist. I call a spade a spade. So Vikrant is more or less like that. He not only has his own game, he has his own rules.
Yeah.
And that's how I live. My father has been a self-made man, and I have been self-made. So he's very, very, very close to me. So I don't need to act. I just need to temper it up a little, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's been the easiest role so far. I'm so glad everyone loves it.
And do you know what? There's another question here from Alia who wants to know about your role in the show. She's saying, is it going to be a permanent role for you? And are you going to be permanently on the show, or is there going to be a change in the Starcast?
I don't know. If you guys want me to be permanently in the show, I'm going to be there. It's up to you.
And also,
yeah, absolutely. I think I'm going to be. I'm going to be in the long run. I think I'm going to be there.
Yeah, and Alia has been also saying that all the fans want you and Srita to stay together forever.
Whoa! I'll have to take her permission for that. No, but Vikrant doesn't. If Vikrant wants something, he gets it, right? So I guess I will stay with her forever. She's not going to go anywhere. I won't let her go. Don't worry.
Akram Khan wants to know, are you on Facebook?
Yes, I am. In fact, it is Eijaz Khan official, I think. I'm not that active on Facebook. I'm a little more active on Twitter. I have Eijaz Khan's page, which Sarah and Noori update, who are not only my fans, they used to be, but they call themselves my supporters and stuff, but they are like family. They are like family. I mean, I discuss everything with them and Shehnaz Baji. So these guys help me with the page and everything. In fact, whenever I want to see an episode, I go to this group called Simply the Best Eijaz Khan, and they upload everything about me. In fact, my special friend's mom, when she wants to know anything about me, etc., she goes to that page. Oh. So it's a little dicey, but it works for me.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Ria wants to know the question. I think a lot of ladies want to know whether you are single.
Okay, I'm not single. Nah.
You're not single.
I'm not single. But she doesn't have to know. Don't worry. She's not listening.
You're not naming her, are you?
It's public knowledge. It's Natalie DeLucio.
Okay.
She's from Toronto, actually. And she's traveling the whole world. She's a classically trained opera singer. And she just happened to come back to Mumbai last night. So I was standing at the airport till 5 a.m.
Okay. And any plans of getting married anytime soon?
Oh, I don't know. That's such a long, long way away. So no plans as of now. Life is what happens between your plans, so I'll wait.
Okay, Eijaz, another question here from Nads asking whether you've got any plans of going to South Africa.
I want to. In fact, I have to now because the amount of attention I'm getting from South Africa, I better go there. I love the country. It's beautiful. I haven't been there yet, but my cousin, Sajid, he heads South African Airways, blah, blah, blah. So he was telling me about the beauty, and everyone who goes over there, they are in love with the place and people. So I think this year, I have to go there, and I will.
Okay, Eijaz, I know you haven't got much time, but there's a few shout-outs here. First of all, Ruth wants to say hello to you. Ruth lives in America.
Hey, Ruth, hi. How's it going?
And another one here from Anila. Anila wants to say, can you say a big hi from me to Eijaz? I loved his show, Bhaskar Bharti. It was on Sony years before. Can you please ask him how the experience was, which we've already kind of tackled, and say all the very best from me?
Anila, all the very best from me. Stay connected. I love you.
And another one is Aliyah. Now, Aliyah is probably one of your biggest fans. Now, she has been messaging me, and she also said, can you please say hello to Aliyah, to Lily, to Letty as well?
Hi, Lily and Letty. Hi to all three of you. I think you guys are on Twitter, and I think I tweeted most of y'all last night.
Hi. You know, Eijaz, you are proper interactive on Twitter. That's what I love about you. You know that. And we did kind of verify that you were the real one because there's so many fakes on there. So yeah, we did verify that it is Khan Eijaz, isn't it?
Thank you, Raj.
At Khan Eijaz.
Yeah.
But you know what, Eijaz? I'd love to carry on talking to you. Like I said to you, there's so many other questions, but I haven't got enough time. So we have to continue this conversation another time. Tika?
Thank you so much, Raj. Thank you so much for having me, man.
And Eijaz, a massive thank you to you. And just give a final kind of shout out to all your fans here in the UK and also worldwide that are listening.
Hey, guys. This is my first time on UK radio on Drivetime with Raj. So this is not going to be my last time. I promise you that. And you're going to be seeing a lot more of me on TV. I miss TV. I think you missed me too. So I love you. Please shower the love a lot. Take care, ignite.
Thank you so much, Eijaz, for that. Of course, Eijaz Khan from Punar Vivah, which is aired on ZTV here in the UK. It's at 10 o'clock weeknights. But on the way for you, keep it there. I've got to check on the news for you. But it's a pele. Chota sa break. Sabras Radio.